All right, so the garden is coming along great. The English peas and the tomatoes have blooms on them. The potato plants are growing great, but I'm not quite sure when to dig them up. I've done all the reading and I tried to dig them up a little bit last week, but they weren't quite ready yet. So digging up the potatoes made me think about the story of Lazarus from the Gospel of John, chapter 11, verse 5. Now Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. So when he heard that Lazarus was ill, he stayed 2 days longer in the place where he was. Then, after this, he said to the disciples, "Let us go to Judea again." Jesus, for some reason, just waits. And we know that by the time he gets to Lazarus, Lazarus is dead in the tomb, and Mary and Martha think that there is no hope, that if Jesus had only come sooner, he would have been able to save Lazarus. But now that he's dead, he's been in there 3 days, and he stinks. And we know Jesus raises Lazarus from the dead. He goes and opens the tomb and calls Lazarus out, and it's this glorious miracle. So then I think about the stages we're going to be in here as we try and open up and have church again and all the things that we have to do. I'm excited that we're going to have drive-in church. We are planning on having drive-in church right now through Mother's Day. And by that point, we'll have some more guidance from our annual conference about what to do and how to do things. But for the meantime, we'll have drive-in church until May 13th. I do want to think about this passage, though, as we wrestle with wanting to get back to normal. The waiting in what seems like it's going to be bad isn't necessarily going to be bad. With Jesus, they think him not coming is the worst thing. Jesus, if you had just come, if we had just opened up, it would have been better. But we've got to remember that with God, all things are possible. With God, the person who's been dead in the grave for 3 days can be raised, like with Lazarus. With God, all things are possible. And so hold tight. Let's do things prayerfully and well and safely, and know that just like when those potatoes are finally ready to come up, I'll get great big potatoes instead of little teeny tiny potatoes because I dug them up too early. So hold fast and know that with God, all things are possible. We will see you Sunday for Drive-In Church. Grace and peace.